Kia ora, good morning. Hope you're all having a super fantastic sparkling start to your winning Wednesday. I am Helen Brahms coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Thank you all for tuning in and watching this edition of Helen's Great Adventures. Today it is day 525, and this is part one for the day because we always do at least two Facebook Lives a day. There's one that's done sometime in the morning, setting us up for the day. And then at the end of the day, we summarize the day, and that one occurs at 4 p.m. Pacific daily, or as close to 4 p.m. Pacific as I can possibly get, because sometimes the internet's a little slow when it doesn't let me log in exactly on time. But anyway, oh my gosh. So today is all about Winning Wednesday. And all I can say is, wow, what an incredible start to 2021 already. You know, my word, everybody chooses a word, or most people I know choose a word for the year. Last year it was my thing was all about vision, 2020 vision beyond what you can see, all about stepping out in faith. Well, good morning, little one. Hi. You want to come say hi? You want to say hi? Come here, give me your feet, give me your feet, give me your feet. There we go. Bring you up here. And I'm just going to chew on my hands. So those lovely white teeth off. Yeah, we're going to go clean your teeth after that. Yeah, okay. All right. Sorry. She likes to get in and have her say, and always likes to play when I'm on a Zoom. It can be very distracting at times, as you can see. Now I've totally lost. Thank you. I've completely lost my train of thought this morning. Winning Wednesdays, yes. So people choose words for the year. Last year, my word was vision. 2020 vision beyond what you can see. Knowing that as you go along on the road, that there are going to be obstacles that come along the way where you're going to get thrown off the path that you are currently on onto different paths. But you've got to have that faith that as you get closer to those obstacles and things, that there are going to be paths that will take you through them, around them, over them, or under them. You just have to have faith that the rewards are there on the other side. This year, my word for the year is fun. It is all about fun. You know, it's all about fun in 2021. That is my slogan for the year. That is my word for the year. It is all about connecting back with that fun side of life. Quite often we get caught up in the minutiae of everyday stuff going on. We get caught up with what's going on the media and everything, and that's why I don't watch the news. We forget to have fun. On Fridays, we talk about Fun Fridays. This year, last Friday is the last Friday. Actually, it was the first Friday of the year. Hang on. Yeah, last Friday was the first Friday of the year. We were challenging you to go out and create a fun plan for 2021. So planning in days where you've got, you put in a time slot, that time slot is for fun only. You can plan events in there. That is our fun time. So putting it on the schedule, because like I said, quite often we get caught up in things and we forget to take time out for ourselves just to have fun. It could be having dinner with family and friends. It could be going on a picnic. It could be learning that instrument you've always wanted to play, whether the guitar, the keyboard, the drums, whatever, the trumpet, the saxophone, the flute, whatever it is that you've always wanted to play. I've actually got my little thing back there and I can't remember what it is. It's a little thing you play with your thumbs. It's a little instrument that you play with your thumbs. I showed it when I first got it, but I just realized I haven't pulled it out for a couple of months. So I'm going to start clicking on that thing again. But it's this little, I think it's African instrument in a little box, and it's got these little silver keys on there, and each key is a different letter, and you just use your thumbs to play the little keys. And I can actually play one song on there. No, actually, I'll probably play a few more. I need to get some music. Although all my music's in storage. But and it's transportable, which is why I've bought it, which is why I have it. But I figured, I might, now that I've thought about it, I'm going to pull it out and start practicing it again so I can play you guys a little recital one day. Play your song. Without having to stop and think, oh, hang on, now which key's which? So, things like that. Lots of fun things. My year is off to an incredible start. So my wins today, what wins have you had so far in 2021? We're only 6 days. This is day 6 of 2021. What wins have you had so far? My wins so far, I've got a new attitude about the year. I literally felt like when I woke up on New Year's Day that I had, and I talked about it leading up to New Year's, how I was had the key ready to put into the lock on 2021 to open the door and step through into 2021, close the door on 2020, declare it complete, and embrace the newness of 2021. That whole mindset of leading up to that moment when midnight struck, when I woke up on the 1st of January, I woke up with a complete new attitude. I have now been journaling daily, which I haven't done regular journaling in a long time. I have my journal here, and I looked at the last entry was sometime in September, and the time before that was months before that. So I've now been journaling consistently for the last 6 days, 5 days, 5 days in a row so far. Tonight will be number 6. And I always do it at night before I go to bed, because I talk about the stuff that happened during the day and start the thought process. It's basically a brain dump at the end of the day to help me get that stuff out of my head so that I can at least go and have some sleep. If I'm stressing about something, I write about it. That way I'm not stressing about it while I sleep. Although my sleep's kind of thrown, although I'm trying to get good sleep this week, it's thrown out of whack a little bit because I have a really cool event coming up on Saturday. And I am super excited about that because a company I have signed up with to help me engage my clients, help with my client engagement program, as well as my follow-up program. They're having their official launch on Saturday because we've changed business names and everything else, and the concept of the business has completely changed. So we're doing our official launch on Saturday, and I am super, super excited about it. So that allows for a little sleep over the thing. So if you see the bags under my eyes this week, that's why. I am filled with excitement for what this year is going to bring. I have my goals set out for the year. I have no idea how events are going to go over the year. I have in my mind how I want things to happen. But as you know, life will throw us curveballs, and they'll throw us curveballs that say, "Hey, we don't like the fact that you're going after that goal. We want you to go after this goal." Things change, times change, events change, life changes. So, you got to be aware of all of that. So that is my thing for my first 5 days of 2021. I'm starting day 6 today. Hey, Zippy girl. Zippy's getting trained on a daily basis now. We're doing a regular training session, and she's so eager that she's bugging me in the morning to go outside and do it. And it's like, no, we're doing it in the afternoon after I get the day's work done. Then usually around 4 o'clock, it's sort of like, okay, let's go outside. And she gets her little puzzle thing to do where she earns treats for moving things around. And she basically finds her treats on this little puzzle thing. And as soon as she's finished that, then we do some training. And I'm doing it outside with her on the long lead so that I'm not having to worry about having her on a leash while having to hang onto the leash. She's on the long lead. But it also allows for distractions around and helps her to concentrate. So teaching her to concentrate more, focus on me and the commands that I give her rather than the puppy that's whining at her underneath the RV, or the guy walking down the street who always stops and gives her treats. And so, or the dogs walking past that she always wants to say hello to. Don't you?
It's 10 hours.
Yes, I know. Working on that. We also work on training now when we're out walking as well. So we've started doing that. And she's actually starting to grasp the concept of heel. Starting to grasp the concept. Does she actually do it when we're out walking? Not yet, but we're working on it. She's a smart cookie. And I keep asking her every day, every time it's time to go out for a walk, I ask her to bring me my shoes. And she just looks at me and either just sits there, looks at me and yawns, or she'll just walk off and go and get up on the dashboard there and look out the window. And so every time I pick up my shoes, I go, shoes. And so she knows what the shoes are. So we're going to be doing training on getting her to touch different, putting names to objects. Like one of the training exercises I do is I will have 3 objects in front of her, and usually the same things every time as she gets used to them. And there'll be a ball, there'll be her bone, and what's the other thing that I do? What's the other thing that I have there? Oh, and then there's a toy. And so I will say, touch the ball, and I'll put the treat behind the ball. And as soon as she touches the ball, she gets the treat. I go touch the bone, and again, hold the treat just behind the bone. And as soon as she touches the bone, she gets the treat. So we start off with touch, 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 and then we move to actually naming the items. And then I hold the treats back and go touch the bone. And as she touches the bone, she gets the treat. So it's gradual learning and having a lot of patience to do that with her. And I enjoy it. She enjoys it because it keeps her mind occupied. She is a smart dog, and the problem with smart dogs is you have to keep their brain engaged. because if you don't keep their brain engaged, it goes off into other things, and that's where some behavior problems come in. And I haven't been consistent with her training, but we have been outside training the last 3 days now. So we're getting consistent with that. So there's lots of amazing starts that have happened in 2021. The key to it is going to be keeping it going for the rest of the year. And we're going to be working on that. I have my goal, like I said, I have my goals written out. I have the strategies written out. I have my working as close to my schedule as I can possibly do. Yes, things come up during the day that will bump me off the schedule. Like yesterday when I had that urge to go and work on a different problem, which had nothing to do with what I was doing for clients. And even though I was trying to like push it away, like I'd write down notes about it and then try and push it away to go back working with clients, I kept saying, no, we have to work on this right now. And I'm like, no, I'm working for clients. This is my commitment. I'm working for my clients. And my brain kept going, no, we are pushing this now. And so it kept bugging me until I stopped what I was doing, went over, started working on it, resolved it enough that the brain was satisfied and okay, you can go back to doing what you're doing now. And that's basically what my day was like yesterday. My day went poof. And I told my brain today is work day. We are going to concentrate on what is on our to-do list. We're going to get our to-do list stamped out today. It is Winning Wednesday. We're going to count our blessings for so far this year, and we are going to count our wins for this week. So what are your wins so far this week for the first 5 days of the year? What wins do you have to celebrate? Let's start the year off with a great big bang of celebrating wins as we go along and make it a super fantastic sparkling day. And we will catch you guys later today. Hek konera.